Alright, so I'm going to show you what I did with my spark plug wires on my 95 Firebird. So first off, I got the 8mm high energy series. They're a little bit bigger than your normal spark plug wires that are 7mm. So I used to have these ones, and now I got some nice blue ones. So what I've been running into, problem I've been running into is when I hooked up the 7mm ones, they would always, this side of the engine gets really hot, especially this coil right here. And what it would do is my number 1 wire, which is actually covered up by this heat shield stuff that I got. But originally when I wired it up with a 7mm, this wire here, these two wires, would end up hitting this, and this would get really hot. It burned through and it started shorting out and actually popped my boot right off my spark plug. But at any rate, so I got these higher test ones. Let's get over here so I can check it out. So I took my time setting up my higher test ones. You spend more money, you know, you don't want to burn through them. You want to make sure nothing's touching anything hot. So I got them set up like that. When you do this, you want to pick up some of these brackets here. They're just plastic brackets. This is a 3-prong one. I bought a package that has 2-prong ones, 3-prong ones, 4-prong ones. So you put them kind of where they're needed. And then also pick yourself up a little package of zip ties. These are just small black ones. They cost a couple bucks. I'll show you one. Yeah. So yeah, they're just these tiny ones that just zip around. So what I did is, in addition to these, I zip tied them to keep them together. It just looks nice, and it also keeps them, keeps them together and keeps them off of stuff. So the driver's side is pretty simple. I mean, you just run them. There's really nothing in the way, nothing I can sit on. And then, I just linked them together there, and then that is just sits fine like that. But passenger side, I guess that's a bit tricky. I went and looped them up underneath here, and I got one of those little bracket there. There's a 2-wire bracket. Yeah, I think you can see it there. So I got that to keep it off the hot stuff under there. Tied them up again here to keep them all together. I went and bought these silver sleeves. They're boot covers, to keep them off of all this hot stuff. So I got spark plug wire protector. Came in a set of 2. It's got them advanced. They're like 12 bucks or something like that. So I did for this top one here, I just went ahead. You got to unplug the boot and you got to strap it on through the boot. I tried doing it from the other end, but the boot was just too thin and I couldn't get, the boot cover was too thin, I couldn't get through. So you undo the boot, slide it up. So what I did is I slid it up so my blue wire's inside here, and then I kind of wrapped this around my vacuum tube here. So it's going to keep my wire off of my valve cover, and it's also going to give a little heat protection for the vacuum tube from the carburetor or manifold. So then also I took the other boot wire and I put it on, I actually put it on this back one, which is the number 5, I think. Yeah, the number 5 wire. So I hooked it on there, slid it up, and what I did, I guess ideally I should have put the boot on my number 1 wire down here, but it's a bitch enough to get it in there without taking stuff off. So I got it on there solid and didn't feel like taking it back off. So what I did, I slid it up on this number 5 wire, slid it up, and then what I did is I wrapped it. It's pretty loose up here, so I wrapped it around. You can see that. See how the two wires come in. This is your number 5. This is my number 1 wire here in the middle. So they came wired in down here. So I got the boot cover on the number 5 wire, and then I just strapped the extra over top that number 1 wire. So now I got like 3 zip ties down there. So that's all covered up, and they're not going anywhere. So they're not going to touch this coil here. So they're not going to burn through. And I just went ahead and put a zip tie here on this harness and this harness here. So it'll keep everything nice and cool and off of everything hot. I know I went through 2 sets of regular wires before I went and got these higher test ones. So I thought I took the time to show a video of how I put everything together for other people that are having the same problems, who keep burning through wires and whatnot. So yeah, get some higher test wires. Take the time and get some zip ties and some spark plug wire protectors, and it should keep everything from burning. So if you want to like my video, go for it. If it helped you out, that's cool. I'm gonna try and post some more videos also as I try and upgrade and fix stuff on my 95 Firebird. Alright.